I was invited to my coworker's wedding. During the reception, I discovered I was actually there to babysit her 3 kids while she honeymooned. When Rachel from accounting invited me to her wedding, I was genuinely touched. We weren't particularly close parents, just friendly office chats and occasional lunch breaks together. I'd never met her fiancé Eston or been to her home, which is why the invitation surprised me. I'd really love for you to be there, Megan, she said, handing me the elegant cream envelope. You've been such a support through my divorce and meeting Daniel. It would mean so much. I spent $340 on a nice dress, bought a $150 gift from their registry, and drove 2 hours to the countryside venue on a beautiful Saturday in June. The ceremony was lovely. Partner Rachel looked radiant. Her 3 children from her previous marriage served as adorable attendants, and her new husband seemed completely smitten. At the reception, I found myself seated at a table with Rachel's parents, her aunt, and a couple who introduced themselves as Daniel's godparents. Conversation flowed easily as we enjoyed dinner. When Rachel came by our table, she squeezed my shoulder affectionately. I'm so glad you could make it. The kids have been asking about you all day. I smiled politely, though confused. Her children, part ages 4, 6, and 8 part, had only met me once at an office family day. They certainly wouldn't have been asking about me. As dessert was being served, Rachel's mother leaned across the table. We can't thank you enough for doing this. The kids are so excited for their first sleepover with you. I nearly choked on my champagne. I'm sorry. What sleepover? Her mother's expression shifted from gratitude to confusion. The week with the children, while Rachel and Daniel are in Belize. She said you'd arranged everything. My stomach dropped. I think here's been a misunderstanding. I'm just a wedding guest. An uncomfortable silence fell over the table. Rachel's aunt cleared her throat. But Rachel said you volunteered to take the children. She and Daniel are leaving tonight directly from the reception. Before I could respond, the youngest child appeared at my elbow. Ms. Megan, Patiachis says you are taking us to your house tonight and we're going to have so much fun. I excused myself and found Rachel in a quiet corner with her husband. When I explained the confusion, her smile didn't falter. Oh, I thought we discussed this, remember when I mentioned needing someone trustworthy for the kids during our honeymoon? And you said you love children? That was a general statement, Rachel. I never agreed to take your 3 kids for a week. I live in a studio apartment. I have a cat who's terrified of people. I work full-time. Her husband looked uncomfortable, but Rachel's expression hardened. Well, we're leaving in an hour and my ex-husband is out of state. My parents are flying to their timeshare tomorrow. We've already paid for a non-refundable honeymoon. That's not my responsibility, I said, trying to remain calm. You never actually asked me to watch your children. I can't believe you'd do this to me on my wedding day, she hissed, tears forming. After everything I shared with you about wanting this fresh start with Daniel. Several guests were now watching our conversation. Rachel's Matherier began to run as she dabbed at her eyes, making sure everyone noticed her distress. Her new husband finally spoke. Rachel, you told me Megan had enthusiastically agreed weeks ago. Did you actually ask her? Rachel's silence was answer enough. I ended up staying at the reception until it ended, helping entertain the increasingly confused children, while Rachel and her family frantically called local babysitting services. No agency would accept a last-minute week-long booking for 3 children with someone they hadn't met. The wedding ended with Rachel and Daniel postponing their honeymoon departure, the children in tears, and me driving home at 1 a.m. still in shock. Monday morning, Rachel didn't come to work. Her email arrived at noon, paired a company-wide announcement of her 2-week honeymoon absence with a private note to me. I thought we were friends. Friends help each other. I switched departments the following month. Some wedding gifts don't come with gift receipts, and some friendships aren't what they appear to be. Next time someone I barely know invites me to a celebration, I'll be sure to ask if here is a hidden job description attached to the RSVP.